Up next, we have Amlak RedSquare.
Yeah, man, give thanks, family.
Alright, so Amlak, just introduce yourself to the world and tell them who Amlak is.
Well, you don't know, Amlak RedSquare, humble ghetto youth. You hear the Red Square, so you know, say, East Kingston, Sprague Benz. You know the thing, we're one family, you know what I mean? Born and raised in a Dunkirk, Kingston 16, you see me? Attended St. George's College, Excelsior High, and Dunoon Technical. And from year 3 school, you know, say, a straight warrior thing. You see me?
Amlak, how did you get started in music?
Well, like I said, from year Red Square, you know, say, Sprague Benz involved in the thing. Sprague Benz is actually my uncle. You see me? And we travel the world with him, you know, as a youth growing up, seeing him, you know, taking on the musical journey as a dancehall artist. And from there, we fell in love with the music, you know.
Recall for me the first time you actually go on Sprague and the music or the studio. What age were you?
Primary school age. Seeing so, me remember at one point, Sprague in the studio I do dub plates and me there in a corner sleep at Arrows studio out of East Kingston. You know. So you know, Sprague grew me as though was him son, you know, because I never really have no father, so to speak, around physically. You know. So we grew up in the same house and you know, we're close like that, you know what I mean? So every movement, every mission, we're there. We see every stage from before him name Sprague Benz to, you know, becoming that legend, you know what I mean?
How would you describe your style of music?
Undiluted, you know, rugged, unorthodox, you know, but at the same time still Jamaican, you know, still African, still rooted in the culture scene.
And if you had to place it in a particular genre, which one would it fit mostly? Reggae, dance,
I mean,
a little of both.
I mean, genre wise, when I really get myself caught up in the genre, in that term there, you know, Jamaican music. I like that term there, you know, because everything will come outside of the island. It's Jamaican music, you know what I mean? So that I really do. I do Jamaican music. So I'm going to title it as that. You see me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Outside of your uncle Sprague, who are some of the other influences, musical influences on your career?
Would definitely say Sizzla, you know, because, you know, as a youth I grew up, we see how powerful Kalanji music was and still is, you know. But in that time, we see how the Sizzla music changed the society, so to speak. You know, and that kind of definitely, not even kind of, that definitely inspired me a lot. You know, in terms of the direction of where we would have loved to go in terms of the content of my music. You know, being it more conscious, you know. Yeah. Even though we grew up in a dancehall school of music, which is Red Square, you know, rough and rugged, we still kind of keep, you know, we keep it as conscious as possible, same.
What's happening with Red Square now? And how that impact your career?
I mean, Red Square still do things same way, you know. I'm still relevant in the music. We have quite a number of artists where they in the system same way I try to elevate and reach to the next level. You know what I mean? Including myself, Spraga released an album maybe last year, and it went number one on the reggae Billboard chart. So as far as RedSquare being relevant, youth them still do music same way. Cyclone, which is also a part of RedSquare, also doing great with his music as well. You know what I mean? Bitter Soul Sika is another artist that we have on the label, and we have quite a few youth who are very talented. We are do them things same way, man, and eventually, once we reach a stage at the journey, people are gonna hear it. You know what I mean? It's all about the journey and stages. You can't rush things. You can't force nothing to happen. Everything are gonna happen in a time when it's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? And that's for me personally as well.
Talk to me about shows, performances. Have you done any that stand out in your mind?
Yeah, man,
far?
quite a few. Maybe 2015, I went on my first European tour with Spraga. We performed at Reggae Jam, which was probably over 30,000 people, and that was in Germany. We performed a Reggae Geel, which is in Belgium, which is over 60,000 people. You know what I mean? So quite a few performances over the years. Even after 2015, I started to go on tour on my own. After 2015 in Europe, same way, and doing the same venues, same way, plus other smaller club venues and things. So yeah, man, traveling the world and doing the music is a great feeling. Everything, every moment is special. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
How do you compare some of those overseas performances go to your local
Um,
performances?
well, Jamaica is a different energy. The people outside them hear the music different, in my opinion. So them judge it different. It's more of like Jamaica. Yeah, it is a different energy. You have to come hard if you kind of get the reaction. If you search your reaction, if your music is about reaction and hype, then it's difficult for get the type of reaction where you have to work harder. Not difficult, but you have to work a little bit harder if you deal with reaction and hype, so to speak. But if your music have mostly messages in it, then it's a different scenario as well. And as for me, my music is more about message music. So people tend for more listen more than give me like a forward, then as we would have called it in a Jamaica. Forward come in the sense of the appreciation that you see on the face when you're up on the stage and I do your thing and I try to connect with the people. You know what I mean? And that is where me kind of pride myself in. I want to connect on a different level. I don't want hype. I want to connect. I want the message when I bring forward, connect. That's important to me.
What are some of the singles you have out now?
The latest single is actually part of a juggling. Fireway and Echo One production from over Portmore. Ain't Right. That is the latest single I have out right now. And it definitely are going good. We shot a video for it. My queen shoot the video. You know what I mean? And it are going good right now on YouTube. So make sure to check out that. Ain't Right. We also did productions with UTH Music as well. You know what I mean? Really and truly, like I said, we're free flowing, and the music we are push a message music. So you find say the producers them will link up with like UTH, a different level I think them a deal with, and so it does connect naturally. You know what I mean? Yeah. So definitely Ain't Right now. That really a push a dancehall style, but it still have a conscious vibe to it same way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Touch piece of Ain't Right now, make way. Some of the viewers them hear piece right, man.
Alright, I know nothing. Even the blind man could have see say something ain't right, something ain't right. Coulda Picasso with the brush, the picture still no paint right. Only the ghetto feel the pinch, a matter fact, the straight right. Plandemic, then them exit stage right. Dance all put up a fight. Spragga Benz and Rodney Price. Now sell out we now no budget, they even cater about the price. When me rise and cut the cake, every ghetto youth we get a couple slice. It's like a them alone feel live nice. Me tell you, play the ghetto music, make it bust up inna them head. The fireman say me fi blaze the city red. I tell you squeeze the one a little louder, House of Parliament come round and them can stop the ghetto testament from spread. Me tell you say fi blaze the ghetto music, make it bust up inna them head. The message must be heard of that me said. Make them know them can't stop the dancehall from spread. Might as well them take them own advice, peace and God them bed. Yeah.
Yes, I. And
true.
right away, before you leave, just remind, our viewers where they can find on your socials and
Yeah, man. Well, you don't know. Amlak RedSquare across all platforms. Seeing so it's AMLAKREDSQUARE. Seeing across all platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We also have a podcast that we do with my wife as well, called Music and Marriage Podcast. Seeing so all of the viewers them who interested in podcasting and podcasters and them thing there. Just check it out. It's a good podcast, We discuss a wide range of topics where affect family and people in the industry where have to juggle family life and music life. So yeah man, Music and Marriage Podcast. Check it out.
sound interesting.
Yeah man.
Amlak RedSquare, big up.
Yeah man.
Respect.
Give thanks for having me, brother.
Peace.
Massive love. Salute.